You are born in a mud brick hut along the Nile. The year is around 2500 BC. The river floods the land every season, leaving behind thick black soil that clings to your feet. Your mother washes you in brown water while flies circle your face. You do not know it yet, but your life will belong to a king you will never meet. Your childhood is short. By the time you are 6, your hands already carry baskets of mud and straw. The sun burns the back of your neck. The smell of sweat, fish, and wet earth fills the village. Men speak quietly about the Great Pyramid rising near the desert. They say it is for the god King Khufu. They say it will last forever. At 10 years old, officials arrive in boats. They carry sticks and clay tablets. Every household must send workers during the flood season, when the fields are underwater and farming stops. Your father points at you. You are strong enough now. You climb onto the boat with dozens of boys and men.
I've seen enough of this
the river carries you toward
3
Giza.
lifetimes.
As the boats approach the desert plateau, the structure rises from the sand like a mountain carved by giants. Thousands of workers swarm around it. Dust hangs in the air like a pale fog. You smell limestone and sweat before you even step onto the shore. Your head is shaved. A foreman presses a rough linen kilt into your hands. You are assigned to a hauling crew. The job is simple. Pull stone blocks across wooden sledges using thick ropes. Each block weighs more than several oxen. The ground trembles as hundreds of men lean forward together. The sun becomes your enemy. It rises fast and merciless. Sand burns the soles of your feet. Overseers shout rhythm commands while men chant to keep their steps aligned. If someone stumbles, the rope jerks violently. Sometimes the block slides sideways. Sometimes a man disappears under it. Food comes twice a day. Coarse bread, onions, occasionally beer that tastes sour and warm. You eat sitting in the dust with dozens of others.
Beats the sting of the
Your muscles
overseer's whip,
shake
I suppose.
constantly. The air tastes like chalk. At night you sleep in crowded barracks built from mud bricks. Bodies lie shoulder to shoulder. Someone always coughs. Someone always groans from injuries. You hear the distant thud of stone blocks still being dragged even after sunset. The pyramid never truly rests. Years pass this way. Flood season after flood season. You grow taller, harder. Your palms become thick and cracked like dry leather. The ropes carve permanent scars into your shoulders. One morning, a new task begins. Ramps must be extended higher up the pyramid. Your crew now drags stones uphill. The slope is steep. Sweat pours into your eyes. The chanting grows louder, desperate. A man ahead of you collapses. The rope snaps tight. His body is dragged until the overseer cuts him free. The pyramid grows, layer by layer. You watch its shadow stretch longer across the desert every year.
A few more swings of the
Priests
censer,
arrive
and perhaps the
sometimes,
Nile gods will
burning
overlook that
incense and
slightly
speaking
askew
of eternity.
foundation stone.
They say the king will live forever inside this monument. No one speaks about the men building it. One afternoon, a hauling sledge loses control on the ramp. The block slides backward. Men scream. You jump aside as wood splinters and ropes snap. 2 workers are crushed instantly. Their blood mixes with sand. Work stops only long enough to drag the bodies away. In your 20s, you are moved to the quarry. The work is different, but not easier. Copper chisels ring against limestone all day. White dust fills your lungs. The air feels thick and dry. Each block must be cut perfectly, or the overseer beats the crew with a wooden rod. Your friend Hori begins coughing blood. At first he hides it. Soon everyone notices. His breathing rattles like stones in a jar. One morning he does not wake up. 2 men carry his body outside the barracks before sunrise. The pyramid keeps rising. In your 30s, your back aches constantly. You walk with a slight bend. Younger workers arrive every flood season to replace the dead and injured. They look at the pyramid the same way you once did. With awe, with fear. One year rumors spread through the camps. The king is dead. Priests rush in and out of the site. Offerings are burned. Work grows even more frantic. The tomb must be finished. Stones are lifted higher than ever before. The ramps twist around the structure like pale scars. Wind howls across the plateau, carrying sand that stings your eyes. Your hands
They
shake
said
whenever you
building
grip the
pharaoh's
rope.
tomb was an honor menace.
During a final hauling
my
shift,
back
your foot
disagrees.
slips on loose sand. The
I'm
rope
sure they
jerks.
said immortality came
Pain
with
explodes
weekends
in your
off,
shoulder as you
but
fall.
I think they meant eternal
The block
dust
continues
inhalation.
moving. Someone pulls you away, just before the sledge crushes your legs.
I think I've built enough.
Your arm never heals properly after that. The joint swells and stiffens. You are no longer strong enough for hauling. Instead, you are given lighter work, carrying water, stacking tools, clearing debris. You move slowly now. The pyramid stands nearly complete,
Wet
its sides
sand
gleaming
instead of
white in the
stone?
desert sun.
Good luck. It will.
Years later, the smooth outer casing stones are placed. The pyramid becomes blinding under the midday light. It looks less like a building and more like a frozen piece of the sun
they
itself.
said. Just
The day
clear
the work
rubble,
finally ends,
Ptahhotep,
priests
they
gather
said.
at the base.
Just
Incense
a few more,
smoke curls
and
into
we'll
the
finally
sky.
be done with the eternity.
Workers
Try
stand
not to
silently
fall.
in long lines. Some cheer
Finally
weakly.
done. All that heavy
Others
lifting
simply
just so the pharaoh
stare
has a
at
pointy
the
roof to
structure they
sleep under
spent
forever.
decades building. You return to the village along the Nile. Your body feels older than your years. The fields still flood.
They promised
Children
we'd go
still
to the
carry
field
baskets
of
of mud.
But all I
Life
see
continues
is desert
exactly
and
as before.
tombs.
But the pyramid remains on the horizon when the air is clear. You lived roughly 38 years.
They talk
More
about
than
eternal
20
life
flood
for
seasons were
pharaohs.
spent
I'd
hauling
settle for
stone.
dry sandals
You
and a
moved
shift
blocks that
ends
weighed
before
over
dark.
2 tons each. You lost friends to crushing accidents, lung sickness, heat, and exhaustion. You never saw the king whose tomb you built. The monument will stand for thousands of years. Your name will
sands of
vanish
time
before the
wait for
next
no man,
generation
unless
forgets
you're
your
a massive
face.
stone tomb.
Stone lasts. Men do not. You helped build eternity, and eternity never knew you existed.